Hey folks, it's a new video. Isn't that right, puppy? He's right there. How's everybody doing? It is a Thursday evening, and Natalie and I are about to go to a movie, and that's how we're going to start this video off. Kaya is on a trip with her team, a celebratory trip for the good season, so she will be gone for several days. She's on winter break, so we're excited. She's down in Orlando having some fun at theme parks. Rufus is whining because he wants to go bark at the dogs, the bad dogs. Rufus. So we're going to see Madam Web tonight, which does not have stellar reviews. We actually both kind of thought the original trailer looked interesting. I know that those Sony kind of side character movies have not been good. And now that the Rotten Tomatoes review is like a 2, I'm even more interested. We haven't been able to get to a movie in a while. And then actually tomorrow, we're going to go see the Bob Marley movie. I don't remember what that's called. One Love, maybe? I don't know. It's a Jamaica, like, Bob Marley movie. We're going to go see that tomorrow. I do have some things on the table I want to show you that we will try to open in a little while, and sometime in this video. But tomorrow, the Sora Amiibo, the final Amiibo for the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate set, comes out. Sora, the final character that was in the final Amiibo to be made from the game, comes out tomorrow. And I have not been successful. Target, Amazon, Best Buy pre-ordering it. I just have not been able to get a pre-order in. So I'm actually going to have to go on a hunt tomorrow and try to find this thing. I may get up in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. I do have work tomorrow, obviously. I may get up early and try to see if I can find it, see if Natalie can try to find it. I don't know. But I do need to find the Sora Amiibo. So there'll be some of that this weekend, some Targets, a Best Buy maybe, GameStop. I don't know. Hopefully I can find it. But we're going to see a couple movies. We have some things on the table. We'll see what else happens. But here we go. New episode. So some arrivals here. These are from Victoria. She got me some prizes to celebrate when we went to the AFC Championship game. And unfortunately, there wasn't anything at the championship game that we wanted, and we were kind of sad. So thank you, Victoria. She got me an AFC North Champions Raven t-shirt and a Keaton Mitchell jersey because we got to meet Keaton Mitchell at that game. There's one other thing she got me that comes in tomorrow. So thank you to Victoria for those. I got myself these little prize, these Jordan 3s. I really like these, the all white, very clean color. And then it's kind of like the aged yellow on the back and the bottom. Probably gonna wear those tonight, as a matter of fact. And then we do have these over here to open. A few Naruto SH figure artists. Jiraiya, Orochimaru, Obito, Uchiha, that we are going to open, probably Natalie with me together. So we do have a little bit of action figures. All right, we've arrived for some steak and shake. A little quick meal. Look at that happy family right there. Does that please you? Mm-hmm. Yes. Look what you have to do to get more Coke Zero. You have to scan this that says a regular drink every time that you want to get more Coke. Oh, I did. I didn't scan it. I didn't scan it. Was it expired? Oh, maybe this time. That's so stupid. AMC Theaters. Migration. Oh, Mean Girls. Frankenstein is over here. What is the movie we're seeing tonight?
Mean Girls out right now.
Maybe. I don't know.
Madam Web is what we're seeing right now.
Doesn't look like Mean Girls. Wow, Spider-Man is still out. It does not look like Mean Girls is quite out yet. Is there a Madam Web picture? Aquaman. Surely that's... No, these don't look... No. The Beekeeper? Maybe they didn't spend the money. Oh well, Madam Web. They got that. They got that? Huh? I don't see it. They really have it?
Do you want 2 more? Like another?
What are we doing? What? Ran out to put a popcorn bucket in the car. Feels like that's a thing I do now in these videos. I think it's so ridiculously stupid. But I also think it's because it went so viral, because it looks like a situation, that it may sell out. And that movie doesn't come out for like another month. So I'm a little surprised they already have them, but hey, works out. All right, let's go see Madam Web. We found it. Her web connects them all, it says. And we're seeing that tomorrow.
For
We're
me,
gonna do it
we come to AMC theaters to love.
in honor of Kyle.
Right.
Movie's over. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it deserved a 2 on Rotten.
Or whatever it has.
Yeah,
10.
whatever that. I liked it. I thought it was cute. I think she did a great job.
Dakota Johnson. Me too. Like I didn't hate that movie. I mean,
I had moments where I'm like, okay, it's a little
still a little
cliche.
silly. I'll say thank you very much. You know, this is just my opinion. Everything can't be Infinity War.
Right.
Nothing probably ever again will be Infinity War.
No. And we can't continue to hold Marvel to that standard every
And this is
single time.
and this is Sony Marvel, which they're not the most tremendous track record, but I think the people that are slamming this stuff are in their 20s and all they've known is the MCU and they don't remember Batman and Robin, Daredevil, Elektra, Green Lantern, Batman Forever. And like those movies have certain like
Nipple Batman.
nostalgia appeal, but they were not great. Like if you watched them and
Poison
compared
Ivy,
them,
Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze.
the various Fantastic Four movies, like they just weren't very good. And people just like remember 1989 Batman, and they forget about like the 15 years before we get to Dark Knight and X-Men and those kinds of things. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't hate it. We'll talk more in the car. So this part will have potential spoilers, of course, but I just didn't... Like, it's not awesome. It's not, like, awe-inspiring.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell every person that I know that they have to go see it in the movie theater. It's not one of those.
I didn't feel like, hey, we don't have to spend money because we have the subscription, but, like, even if I had paid to see it, I wouldn't have felt.
No, I wouldn't have been.
I had a nice time at the movie. Mm-hmm. The CG's pretty poor.
Yeah.
The villain sucks. He's really bad.
Yeah.
But that's a problem of almost every superhero movie these days. But like the story itself, I am not familiar at all with that story. But there was a part of it that really resonated, because the themes of the movie like are kind of like my own life sometimes, like with some of the people that I get to spend my life with. And it I liked it. Like I liked some of the journey that the girls go through.
Yeah.
And the teenage girls are not annoying. I think they do fine. Is the one Sydney Sweeney?
Yes.
She is not that age. What age that girl is being portrayed as, like 14 or whatever.
Yeah. But there was one girl that was wearing a shirt that I, while in the movie, Googled because I loved it so much. Her shirt says, "I eat math for breakfast."
Oh, yes.
And I was just like, I love
girl.
that so much.
I don't know. Again, we're in spoiler world. I don't know what characters they're supposed to be. Like, one of them looks like Spider-Woman. One of them looks like a female Spider 2099. One of them maybe is Arachnid. I don't know. I don't know the story of Madam Web at all. At all.
Yeah. And I'm guessing, yet again, spoilers, sorry, but is at the end, like...
Oh, Peter Parker is born at the end. That's who's born is Peter Parker. Because that's Uncle Ben. That's why...
Oh, and she said way more responsible.
Yes.
Oh.
So there's some clever little things there, right? Because
Oh.
Peter's... The through line is... Ben Parker's sister-in-law is having a baby, and like earlier in the movie they're going to guess the name and they don't get to Peter, but like if you've connected it already, it's going to be Peter. They don't actually show you the name Peter, and then eventually she has a baby, and Uncle Ben is the one that has to help, and they talk about he's suiting well to being an uncle already, and he won't he doesn't have any other responsibility. And then she says, he just doesn't know yet.
So she is wheelchair bound.
She's blind and wheelchair bound. It's like the Professor X of the Spider-Verse. She can project herself, it seems like.
Like a physical projection, it seems like.
We're assuming that's what she can do before she gets hurt.
Yeah. No. At the end, that's why I said sorry for spoilers. At the very end.
Oh, where she's going around and watching them in the future?
But you see all of them standing there, and she is like up behind them.
Yes, in her suit. Yes.
I'm guessing that's like her ultimate.
Yeah, so Madam Web.
Because I don't know her story.
Neither do I, and I don't know if this has been recent in Marvel Comics, but, right, so the Spider-Man origin story clearly was the first Spider-Verse origin written a million years ago, right? But this is like Madam Web is the actual origin of the Spider-Verse people.
Okay.
Is what it feels like to me.
It does.
Because Peter is not born. She's the first wielder of the spiders, and like for her now daughters to get spider power, she's going to have to do that somehow with the spider. So there's, 20 years-ish between the points of this movie and then when Peter Parker is going to get bitten. So this is like the first.
So it's like a prequel.
It's like a prequel to all the Spider movies, which, there's no chance that they're going to tell more. I don't expect this movie to make the kind of money that means they're going to have a sequel to it. Yeah. But it makes me interested to research to see, like, when was this comic written? Like, how long ago?
It definitely made me interested in that whole storyline and, like, what the origin of it. Like,
yes.
It made me want to, like, read into that
Absolutely.
and learn more about it, which is good.
Yeah. So, the CG's meh, but, like, so what's important about this movie to me is, like, Kraven is coming this year, I think. Another Sony, like, we're going way into a weird side character of the Spider-Verse. And people say, why do they make the movie? They have to make these movies so they keep the Spider-Man license. That's the way it works. They always have to have a movie about to come out in the Spider-Verse so they can keep making Into the Spider-Verse, which all of us want them to keep making.
Yeah.
And the Spider-Man movies. So, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
Mm-mm.
I think it's better than some other things we've seen recently. I think tomorrow's movie would probably be better with the Jamaica. Yeah, I think that movie's going to be really good.
One
but
Love.
It's a work night, so we got to go home.
Yeah,
but we'll pick it up tomorrow.
Oh, it's a work night. Oh.
Ooh, poopy. It's next morning. Oh, actually, early lunch break. And here's where we are. It's a Sora Amiibo day. Sora Amiibo launch day. Here's where we are. When we woke up, there was, so late last night, none available for pre-order still. I just always miss the pre-order. Even looking at, like, the restock trackers, they were popping in and out, but I'd always miss them. So woke up this morning, went to the Target for in-store pickup. None within 30 miles available. Out of stock everywhere. There was one available, for in-store pickup much further than that away, but Natalie actually has to work in a few different towns this morning for various work things, and so she would be able to swing by and pick it up. So I reserved that for her in-store pickup. However, it said it was limited, and when they do that, they don't guarantee that you will get it, and obviously no substitute available. So, we'll find out when she gets there. She's going to pick it up. She may actually know here before I do any of the other things. She's almost there. So, that's the first try to get the Sora Amiibo. Now, I looked, and Best Buy did have the same thing. Limited, available for pickup at the closest Best Buy to me. And that's where I'm headed currently. I did have a rewards voucher or something, some type of bonus, $25 off if you spend like over $25 for Best Buy because of like some holiday shopping, like bonus cards and stuff they gave out. So I also bought a video game. I bought Nickelodeon Smash Brothers, right? The Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. They had it on sale. I got it for PlayStation 5, I think is what I bought it for. And then I bought those two together, used the voucher and so forth, and then it did for locker pickup. So they have those lockers on the outside of Best Buy. You've seen that in past videos when we got Natalie's watch. So they told me, I got an email that part of my order was available for pickup, and it's just the video game. So I am fearful that the Sora Amiibo won't be there, So if you're not familiar, when you do these in-store pickups, even though both of these I did before the stores were open, the way it works is it sells it to you, but it's assuming that the person can go get it and hold it for you before someone else buys it. So, for instance, if somebody was waiting at the door at Target and went and grabbed that thing and bought it before the person pulled it, I think they get to buy it. I think that's the way it works. So, like, for instance, you could have something in your shopping cart and somebody could do in-store pickup and it could say it's in stock, but then the person says, oh, I couldn't find it. Well, it's probably because somebody else bought it already. So I'm hopeful that neither of those things happen. I think Natalie will know first, then I'll know at Best Buy. But either way, I promised you a hunt. So if we're successful at Target or Best Buy, or I end up with two of them, which is possible, and it wouldn't hurt my feelings, because I might keep one of them in the package, actually. Definitely opening, if I only get one, to put it on the wall. But I might keep one in package, because it's the last Smash Brothers Amiibo, so that's cool. But we're going to go to Best Buy and hunt. We're going to go to a Target and hunt. We're going to go maybe to a GameStop and hunt. Maybe another Target and hunt, if I can get all that done on a lunch break. And then tonight, Natalie and I are seeing the Bob Marley movie, One Love, which looks very good. We're excited for that. So that's the rundown of where we're starting at. So next up will be Best Buy. Now, I've been listening. I listen to a lot of the Ringer podcasts, if you're familiar with that podcast network. This Bill Simmons podcast network. I don't listen to him as much. Every once in a while, I'll listen to him during football season. I like their fantasy football podcast a lot, and I love their like pop culture stuff. So the Ringerverse, their prestige TV things. The Ringerverse is kind of like, think about the MCU and all the nerdy movies and TV shows. Like, they cover that stuff. And then you've got the Prestige TV, which covers things like Succession and Westworld and those kinds of things that I like as well. But I was listening, there's a podcast called The Midnight Boys that's on the Ringerverse that I like a lot. They're very funny. And they were doing their review of Madam Web. They hated Madam Web. But listening to it is funny. And there's also things that I just missed entirely. Because I guess I just don't pay this close of attention in a movie. Not that this is this close, but I guess there's like big scenes like with the villain where, due to reshoots and changing the philosophy of that movie, spoilers if you haven't seen it, kind of spoilers, I guess at one point it was going to tie to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Sony, and maybe they were going to bring him back or something, and then they changed that later to make it tie to the Tom Holland Spider-Man. And so like large portions were like they had to do different audio, and they just didn't reshoot some of it, so there's times where the villain is speaking and the lips and the audio don't match up at all. I didn't catch that. So some of that stuff that they're complaining about are really just making fun of. So I guess a lot of people do not like Madam Web, and I agree that generally like no one was interested in a movie about that. But again, I will hold to it. I didn't have a bad time at the movies. It wasn't long. It was enjoyable enough. We had a good time. So, I mean, ultimately, that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for fine pieces of cinema when we go see any Marvel movie these days. We're just looking to have a nice time in the movies, and we did. So, anyway, let's get the hunt. Let's find a Sora Amiibo. Best Buy. Here's the lockers. Down there. At Target. Right there. At GameStop. Come on, Sora. Be in this locker. I did actually just hear from Natalie like 5 minutes ago as I was pulling up that she did have success at the Target. They had the Sora Amiibo ready for her to pick up. So I think we got the last one there. So now I got to see, because I do have a code for a locker. Maybe they just put both in. They didn't notify me. I don't know. About to find out. Start here. Let's stick it. Oh. Enter pickup code. 21026 go. Checking for order. Hooray! And the game, yay! Look at that beautiful boy. The final Amiibo of the Smash Brothers series. How delightful. Well, now I went from not sure I'd be able to find it to having two, and I haven't even entered a store yet. But that's all right. We're still going to hunt. Told you we'd hunt. We're going to hunt. This is a section I used to always look at growing up. The car audio section. I used to put the car stereos in my car, from probably when I was 16 until like $25. Now I just leave whatever's in there. But man, look how big some of these are. I have not looked at this in so long. I used to do the whole thing. Speakers, amps, subwoofer, everything. So we want to see if they have the Sora Amiibo on the shelves. Arcades, scratch, $27 on sale. Mifa, I have that Mifa. Super 7 stuff. There's a lot of Pokemon. I don't think I've just put 2 and 2 together. They have that much Pokemon at Best Buy's. Is that Hips Don't Lie? I don't need a Hips Don't Lie. Hips Don't Lie copyright break. Plush. I need the Sinjabot that's like white, but I don't know that that's out yet. The Elite. I don't have it on pre-order, but I don't think it's actually come out. It is a thing I would pick up if I found it. They may not have any Amiibo out here. I don't know. Switch stuff. No Amiibo there. Looks like all their figures too. There's nothing physical at all. You just have to Toys R Us style. So maybe there's no way to even know if they have them in stock. Huh. Let me see if this says Amiibo on any of these. No, those are all games. Maybe there's no way to buy it in the store. Well, I have no idea if there's more here or not. It doesn't let me reserve anymore, but I don't know if that's because it's like a limit 1 or something. But I knew Best Buy had kind of moved away from physical media. That was, a big story that they're not selling Blu-rays, those kinds of things anymore. They don't have anything out there other than the NECA and Super 7 figures. No games, no Amiibo, no nothing. You had to get it all from the back. So I don't know if that's unique to this Best Buy or what. Let me know what you're seeing. I'm going to run to this GameStop. Actually, no. I'm going to run to Target first. All right. Will we see Amiibo hanging in Target? I know they put theirs behind the case. But we'll also see what else they have. Maybe they'll have Ken. Maybe they'll have Jada Ken. I'd like to get that. There's some Year of the Dragon stuff. But the girls would like that. I may grab that. All right. We have to avoid the AT&T home internet. We have to avoid it. But this area should be, let's see, this little case right here is where I would bet they would be if they're here. But they're not there. There's people in front of the other case, so I'll wait to come back. I'm just gonna pivot to the NECA Funko section right away. NECA Funko pivot. And the manga. This section doesn't have a lot of manga. Oh, that isn't even the manga. All right. Let's see. Pops. What am I looking for? Jada Ken, if they were to have that. Look at this animal, man. Is that a beaver? I bet there'll be people that buy that just for the beaver. I don't think there's anything NECA I need. I don't want to get copyrighted. Music's playing. Got Toka and Razor. Not really. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But nothing that is interesting to, or new, or things I'm looking for. Not that I'm really looking for anything. Hulk Hogan right there. All right, let me see if I can get over there to the toys. Frank the Plant, where that card is. It's another case, but they were not in there, and there's a little boy playing the new Mario versus Donkey Kong game, which I think I would have come in today. I pre-ordered it. But they didn't have it. They just had Switches in that case, so no Sora Amiibo here. I'm glad that we grabbed the ones we did online because it doesn't look like in store. X-Men 97 Wolverine's claws and a loud music. Bunch of Jitsu. Is it the old Scarecrow? Yeah. Jimmy Hart. That's a lot of deco on that thing. Hogan. Music's too loud. It's too loud. Mouse Jaw, but no Motu. Oh, this isn't where the Motu would be. This is all turtle stuff. Maybe I was wrong, and that is where the Motu is. There are a lot of people, a lot of little ones in here, so it's not the easiest to film right now. A lot of little ones. MJ, Iron Man Mark II, other pops. I don't need any of that. No. Yeah, I think it is where the Motu would be. There just is basically none. Well, I guess I looked at the Revelation. Duh, Brian. So no regular Motu. I want to see the cartoon collection stuff. But this looks like we're not going to have any success. The other... There's just pops everywhere. All right. I'm going to buy these clothes and Get out of here. Some clothes. I got that Year of the Dragon stuff, but then they also had some band shirts on clearance in Kaya's size. Like an MTV shirt and a Nirvana shirt and a Poison shirt. And she's been doing the band shirt thing because we're going to so many concerts this year. And I think she's just trying to have more than just anime and superheroes and Pokemon, you know, maybe some more teenage stuff, you know, as she gets older. So they were cheap, like $5 each. So grabbed her some of those. And now let's go to GameStop. I hate this parking lot. You see right there, chicken salad chick. So I parked by the chicken salad chick. Now I'm walking over to the GameStop. This parking lot's just the worst, especially if there's trucks, because it's so narrow already. Right here at the end is the GameStop, the one James used to manage. Best Buy is that building, Target's that building. So it's all right here. Doing pretty quick. So I'm just curious to see if they have the Sora Amiibo more than anything. But let's see what they got. That game is the game that I should have at home. That's a lot of big pops. It's so quiet in GameStop anymore, it's hard to film. Helmets on the ground, there's none back there. Which means, maybe not. Zelda. Nothing there that we need. There they are. No Sora. Rock Candy, that's kind of a cool controller. Mario, Luigi. He said clearance is buy one, get one free. So I have to at least look, right? Indiana Jones, X-Men, shirts. Alright, no Sora Amiibo in here. But I will look at the buy one, get one free. It feels like a dude we're going to see some customs of for something. Maybe. This trailer dropped, X-Men 97, the other day. Looks really good. I think we're probably all excited about that, right? Nothing. That's such a sad GameStop. The guy, actually, maybe he's the new manager. He's really good. He's helpful, nice, talkative, listened to his customers. There was people asking about a few things. Seemed like a good employee. I don't ever really go in GameStops anymore, even though I have like the little $5 thing every month to use. I don't even use that most months. I'm gonna get some chicken salad chick for Natalie. I do have to go to Michael's. I actually have a thing to pick up from the customer service at Michael's, believe it or not. Michael's right next to PetSmart. And I'm like, oh, I should go in PetSmart and get Rufus something. Well, we just celebrated Rufus's 2-year adoption day a couple days ago. The dog got so much stuff and a steak. I'll put a picture. All the toys and steak he got. I don't need to get him nothing right now. Not that I would, but he just got a bunch of stuff. So I got 2 of these. I just had them online because for some reason I had a Michael's discount card and they had an online sale on these. So these are some plastic totes that actually my man Aya Vawatu, if you follow him on Instagram or if you see him on like Trevor's shows, 1/6 Shooter shows, he recommends these for storing your loose figures or their accessories. I'm gonna show them to you because I think they're a great idea. And you get them at Michael's and they're like right now they're like $14 each, but then they had 25% off, so like $10 each, $12 each, something like that. Let me show you. So there it is, you can see it. So it's like a big box with handle and everything. And then when you remove it, each of these can hold potentially 2, but definitely one, like G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legend, Black Series, Figuarts, Figma. You're not going to get, like, obviously Mythic Legions, but other stuff you can get in those. So I thought it was a good idea. I want to try them out. That's what I got. All right, I think I'm done with the hunting for now. I need to go back to work, get back to work. Lunch break over. Got my errands done. Looked at 3 places. I know it was all in a short burst of time, you know, in about a 30-minute period, but they didn't have it. So I'm glad I picked it up, did get it. And then Natalie grabbed the one from Target. So glad we have them. And I guess the great Sora Amiibo hunt is going to become Miss Madame Webb. You, Madame? And what are we seeing tonight? Oh, Bob Marley movie. So I'll probably have some other things come in the mail. I don't think they're toys, but I'll show you. And then we'll continue. I got to go back to work. Hey, buddy. Look at all your toys. They just saw that you got a bunch of these toys. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. So this is the one Natalie got, Sora Amiibo. I left the other one in the garage. From Target. This came in from Best Buy pre-order. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. We're going to play some of that. Got that at Best Buy with the other Sora Amiibo, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls 2. Heard that's actually a lot of fun. Saw that yesterday. You saw that yesterday. You saw the shoes yesterday. These are new. Came in. Victoria also got me this. Thank you, Victoria. This is like a quarter zip pullover. Then I ordered this. This is a cutter and bucket. It looks like a starter jacket from back in the day. See, with all the colors and what have you, and the front pocket and this front pocket, and then it's got the big Ravens logo on the back. That's awesome. I ordered that off the Ravens. Oh no, it's Cutter Mitchell and Ness, not Cutter and Buck. Mitchell and Ness. So I picked those up as well. And then we got the Dune popcorn bucket, and that's what that looks like. I don't know. I don't know who they thought's gonna be eating popcorn that way, but it's funny. It's funny. We'll open Sora later and put him on his proper shelf. So there's all the stuff that came in. A lot of Raven stuff in the season out sales. These are from Victoria. Thank you. The coat, the shirt, and the jersey. Thank you, Vic. And this is partially because I ordered that. It gave me 25% off my next purchase, and I got that. So thank you, Victoria. It is time, Sora Amiibo, for you to go to your home. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Rufus, are you coming to help me? Natalie's coming to help me. We gotta open him.
Do I need to do this gracefully? Do you keep the box?
No.
Okay.
That's all way. It's been 10 years of collecting these. It'd be quite a lot to have to back check. It's pretty nice. Ooh. That's not for you.
He always thinks
He's licking his lips.
He always thinks it's for him. They do have some of the best packaging because it like locks
the
it
clamshell.
in.
And it used to have a little, like an NFC blocker. So these have NFC chips underneath them. I wonder if they'll activate Apple Pay. Because that's how you tap them. I mean, this is like from the Toys to Life era 10 years ago. But they don't put them in there anymore because it was like that. So because people would bring like their DS or whatever
to the store
and like pop them. All right, Rufus. He's gonna go. It's the final one.
The final countdown.
Oh, the Smash Brothers. So if you don't know,
Dun.
we can look at him. There he is. Let's get that Keyblade a little more visible. So the Smash Brothers Amiibo, where it started with that Mario. And we have them in release order. And Sora is the final. I'll do 2 rows at a time so it doesn't make you sick. Smash Amiibo. So this is every character that came in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It actually started with whatever the Wii U Smash Bros. Was. So every character that has been in Smash Bros. Ultimate, ending with Sora. Now with the gold Mega Man, because that is a Smash, you can see it has the Smash symbol on the base. So you can tell what series and Amiibo is for based on the base. See, they all have unique bases, but that is all of the Smash Amiibos. And again, I bought that Mario 10 years ago. 2014 was when I bought that, which is crazy to see that line, or the Smash Brothers line at least, finally finished. And now we have a complete display of Amiibo. And we have all but 2 total that have ever been released. We are missing one more like this, a rider, I think the male rider from Monster Hunter Stories, and then we are missing the box that I showed. No, it's her. We're missing her one like that, maybe I have that. Oh no, actually I think I have both the riders. It's a different one from Monster Hunter Stories. That is both the riders. The male and female. It's a different one from Monster Hunter Stories. I have a list and Box Boy. But there we go. The complete set. It's Rathian and Cheval. That's who I'm missing. And then QB, Box Boy. We're ready to go see the Bob Marley movie. So that's what we're getting ready to do. We've moved back to AMC theaters. One Love. You got your in-your-face art.
I do.
What does that think? A Snuggie. Huge Snuggie.
It is. It's very comfortable.
You know, Rose overboard. I got the Dune popcorn bucket up there now, and the Lounge Fly popcorn bag, and the Mean Girls something. But that red, oh my. That's that purse. One Love. And macaroni bites.
We come to this place for magic.
The movie is over. Did you like it?
I did.
It was really good.
Very much.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It's maybe as far away on a spectrum of the two movies we've seen. I mean, truly.
That's very true.
I like biopic movies like that, you know, and then it makes you interested to like learn more. But it's about the life of Bob Marley. Certainly a really powerful movie and an important movie. And it made me think about our time in Jamaica and like how beautiful the people were there and love, you know, how kind they were.
Yes. Yeah, I thought about that a lot while we were watching the movie.
It's very good.
All the people we've met along the way there. And
there were a lot of people. The theater's pretty full. So that's good. We liked it. It's a good movie. You should check it out. It's cold. It's dark. It's late. We'll wrap this thing up tomorrow. Open up some Naruto figures. Are you excited for that? All right. It's the next day. We have Wacky Wobbler. We have outdoor Wacky Wobblerage. Do you like the Wacky Wobbler? It makes like those weird squeak noises, and it's hard for him to get in his mouth with the holes and stuff. He just chases it endlessly. We have done nothing today. We played the first 5 levels of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and we watched Wolf of Wall Street. So not the most productive, but very productive, lazy Saturday so far. I think we're going to beat that game today, probably. Still need to open some Naruto figures. Oh, we have a bonus. We thought we had beat Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It's a bonus level. Oh boy. Hey now. Now it's him defeated. Him is defeated. Huh? We have defeated Mario vs. Donkey Kong. All the stars, all the gifts. And we thought we had everything, and then it revealed there's 2 more full worlds, 2 more plays through.
yeah.
Like harder and expert, which we might do because the game's pretty fun.
Yes.
But we're not going to do it right now. We're going to open Naruto. Got these dudes out. So what I do with imports now is put them in the bags with their instructions, but then we do keep the boxes for the import. So all 3 of these are Naruto. The Orochimaru and the Obito were regular releases. They're 2 recent regular releases. This was San Diego Comic-Con last year, Jiraiya. So now what's been happening, I think it was San Diego, maybe New York. But what's been happening with Tamashii Nations, who makes figure arts, you get a couple Dragon Ball, usually 3 Dragon Ball, but now they've had a Naruto figure arts or figure arts 0 sometimes. So it looks like he's from Shippuden and the other 2. Are they also from Shippuden? Yeah, they're also from Shippuden, I think. So I have not seen. I've only watched about 10 episodes of regular Naruto. I haven't seen any Shippuden yet. Natalie has finished it, though. So she will be able to tell you a lot more about what these dudes come with. Because they look kind of related, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the colors of their clans. Orochimaru is the seeker of immortality. Obito is hollow dreams of despair. Jiraiya, I think, is maybe kind of like the Master Roshi. Yeah, because he's got like bleeding, like he's looking at Booby's eyes. And what those alternate? Oh, those are alternate arms. If you don't want him with his crossed arms, he's got thongs on. Maybe a scroll of some type, and an energy effect, and maybe some manga. Maybe he looks at naughty magazines. Does Jiraiya look at like nudie magazines?
Who?
Jiraiya.
No, he reads romance novels.
So that's
Jiraiya?
probably,
no, he's a perv, yeah.
So that's probably like a nudie magazine or something?
No, he writes books.
Oh, so it's his book.
He writes novels.
Is he like the Master Roshi?
Yes.
Is
yes,
he like a trainer?
very much so like Master
Similar?
Roshi. Yes.
Jiraiya.
He is Naruto's like master.
Yeah, Naruto spoilers could come while we look at these guys. And then who is Obito?
So this is a spoiler that Kaya got spoiled on because she hasn't made it to Shippuden yet, and so she was like Uchiha because
The
there's
last name of
Sasuke,
Sasuke,
who is
yeah.
supposed to be the last.
well, they look
Uchiha.
very similar too
Yes.
to Sasuke. And then they are like, is this a cult, like a clan or something? The purples and the earth tones, or they just happen to be wearing similar pants?
They happen to be wearing similar.
They shop at the same
Yeah.
Ollie's.
This is Orochimaru.
Are these all bad guys?
These, well, it depends on. Oh, see, technically, these two are. He's always good. Always, always. He's always fantastic.
Because I feel like Tiffany got a mask like that signed.
She got
Plastic
an
Empire. It was
orange spiral mask that he wears.
Is the spiral mask like a faction or a group or something? Like the spiral
No,
mask
he
people?
wears it so his identity isn't known. You don't find out who he actually is
like
until the
this.
very, 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 very end of the show.
Oh, so even just the figure alone could be a spoiler.
Yes, very much so.
Do you look at these and you know immediately how you'd like to, what accessories to use? What do you think these are?
Those are, oh, they put the ice
ice
cream.
creams?
Yes, they're popsicles.
All right. We'll take the stuff out and get them out of the plastic. All right, they're open. We'll start with Jiraiya. So he's just got a bunch of various faces. Most of them crying with blood. Is that because he saw boobies?
No,
Oh, no, that's a stripe or
yes,
something.
he has
marker.
face markings.
Then, Power Effect, Popsicles, and Nudie Magazine?
No. It's
Romance
not-
novel?
Yes.
Why does that? He has one hand that has like that marking on its palm.
That is
Six
because
sage?
he is a sage, yes.
Okay. So do you like him with the crossed arms, or do you want him with some sort of other situation?
I don't know. I kind of like him with his crossed
I think
arms.
the figure arts of the crossed arms always are. They look good.
Yeah. He is very good like that.
All right, Orochimaru, who has a crossed arms option.
No, I'll probably use his
He has a
safety effect.
sword.
Yes.
He has a snake of some sort.
Oh, it comes with the Sasuke head.
Oh,
up
is
there.
that a Sasuke? So that's for a
Yeah.
different figure.
Yeah, so that's when Sasuke gets poisoned.
And Shippuden or regular Naruto?
Regular Naruto.
And then 3 alternate faces, and then a whole bunch of hands. And this guy, Obito, has masked head,
Yes.
3 faces, and then a Naruto face.
Yes.
A bunch of hands. Then he has hands that have,
Swords coming out.
That's
of
what it
them.
is? Swords?
Kind of. Yes. Yes.
and then he has like a flail. What the heck is this thing?
He uses it as his weapon. This is actually the chain.
Oh, it's the top of that?
Yeah, it connects it.
So
he
that's his,
carries
like,
it over his
oboe?
shoulder.
His bass clarinet.
Kinda. It's just like he uses
Is it an instrument?
I'm not sure. Where does the other one go?
Well, there's instructions.
Oh, yeah, I'll read the instructions.
All right. Well, so that's what they all come with. So let's wrap it up. Here's the selections. Jiraiya. He got the winky face. And then
and
this
Jiraiya
dude.
smiling is the greatest.
This dude has a sword hand and a oboe. How does he use that thing?
He wafts it.
Like what you do in chemistry class to not ingest the chemical?
Yeah, like waft like a fan, like.
Oh, he like
Like
throws
waft.
like, okay. Then Orochimaru has snakes that just come out of his hands, his arms,
Yes.
and sword. They're cool. They're cool. Well, we're gonna take a picture of them battling this, post it on Facebook. But that'll wrap it up. Jiraiya in the pit for this week's episode. I know it's a shorter episode, but we had some fun, did some fun things. We also relaxed a lot. I would say Mario Donkey Kong, fun. If you like little puzzle games, Captain Toad, old school Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers, that type of thing. It's pretty fun. Anyway,
Yes.
talk to you.
Enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, and we're going to keep playing it, even though we beat it. So I'll talk to you next week. Till then, squeeze it.